Hi guys, it is Sunday. I can't guarantee that I'll have this up on Sunday because I don't know if I'm going to edit it or not. I am here with my best friend, Matraisa.
Hi.
Yeah, we also do Happy Little Stories together, so that link will be in the description, and her channel's link will be in the description. We already did the part 1 of this video on her channel, so you can check that out. We're going to be answering some questions and laughing about it because that's what we did in our video. So what does your best friend think about the most?
Oh, I thought think about, and then I thought it was the most was the topic. At the moment, I'm gonna say you probably think mostly about A, like your situation with school and whatnot, and B, all of the gazillion film projects you have going on at one time.
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty true. For you, I'm gonna say the thing that you're starting up.
The thing that I'm starting up, yeah, that's all that I'm thinking about. You get a very thick line, because I fucked up the first one.
What is the last book you read?
Last book you read, I have no idea.
I don't read much anymore, unfortunately. I'm trying to get back into that. Right now I'm reading, I'm gonna fuck up the title. I believe it's called Daughter of Smoke and Bone, I think. It's part of a series. It's the second book. So yeah.
Excuse me, I'm really looking for Alaska still because I haven't finished it yet. It's been like a month.
Does your best friend have any nicknames?
I had to call you Julie.
Yeah.
I can't shorten your name anymore. Or like I swear at you a lot. That's about it.
Yeah, I know I would call you Maddie a lot, but then I've tried to call you by your full name more recently.
It annoys me.
Your nickname or your full name?
Yeah, my nickname. Well, both, but my nickname primarily because it just became very common, and then I kind of lost all meaning to my first name, so... I mean, like, if it's you calling me nicknames, no, I don't think we have any, but if it's other people, I've got fucking a million nicknames that people call me.
Yeah, I don't have any because, like you said, you can't shorten my name anymore.
I mean, like, I had a couple of people call me Match for a little while. That really annoyed me. I was like, what are you doing? Like, it's just an extreme.
I mean, like, I've had nicknames in relationships, but that really doesn't count. I don't know how to read that. If the whole world were listening to your best friend at...
I have no idea. I saw that question.
What would your best friend say?
I think it's just more of a, if you could say anything to the entire world, what would you say? Type of question.
What would you say?
I don't know. Probably tell people to stop being idiots. I would quote Washduck. Don't be a jerk.
Yeah, I'd probably just be like, be more accepting and stop putting people down. Because we're all just people trying to get through every day.
Yeah, I'd probably stick with don't be a jerk.
What concerts has your best friend been to?
You and I went to Silverstein.
Yeah.
Who I don't listen to anymore, but...
I don't listen to them very often anymore. I think last time I listened to them was to try and help me fall asleep.
But that was the first concert you and I went to together. I don't know if you'd been to any before that. And I know you went to Avril a little while ago. I don't think
a couple years ago. It was after the Silverstein one.
Yeah, I don't think there was anything after that. I don't know.
The only other one I went to was this little tour that was at the Forks the day before my birthday, like a couple years ago. It was Rock the River.
Right, I remember that. I didn't go to that.
Yeah, but I think those are the only 3 I've been to. I don't go to concerts very often because I am broke.
I know that.
Yeah.
I've been to one concert before we went to Silverstein that I don't know if you know of.
I don't think so. I don't know if you went, but I know your family helped get tickets for your mom to go to a really awesome concert, and I think you went with them, but I can't remember what it was.
Concerts that I've been to: Rascal Flatts and Taylor Swift before Taylor Swift became super famous, which was hilarious. She wasn't that great, I'm just saying. I went to Silverstein, and who was it? Devil Wears Prada with you.
Yeah.
I went to Headley and USS, which was fantastic. I was supposed to see Classified as well, but I didn't.
Right, I remember that one.
Don't cancel tours that are on April 1st. And the last concert I've gone to was the Backstreet Boys last year for my mom's birthday? Mother's Day? One of the two. Yeah. And then I go to raves like 3 times a year.
Has your best friend ever voted in a presidential election?
We don't have presidents. I mean, I voted...
We have prime ministers.
I mean, I voted last year for the election at Winnipeg.
You actually care about politics, whereas I always say that I haven't found a candidate that I agree with, and I just don't like the smear campaigns that they do, so I just choose to not have anything to do with politics.
I did nothing. You saw nothing. Otherwise, I didn't vote in the election that we just had. I will be voting in the upcoming election that's coming up next year.
Don't vote in any election ever. I don't like political processes, anything to do with it. I don't know. I think the new guy is okay, but he just seems too green to me. Like, I don't think he is... I think he's gonna get in over his head.
Maybe. I don't know. I have no idea. I didn't vote for him.
What is one thing your best friend would want for their birthday?
I got your headphones for your birthday one year.
Yeah, orange headphones.
I think that's the only year I've ever bought you anything. Yeah. I was gonna buy you a Christmas present this year, but then I lost my job, so... you always want, like, new piercings or new tattoos or something on your body. I
guess for you, it would probably be either new piercings or clothes or CDs, maybe?
I don't buy clothes, and my CD collection. Yeah. Probably. I always like to get new body modifications on, like, special days, so... I mean, I got my tattoo for my birthday, so...
I'm kind of trying to slow down with piercings, though. I mean, I've got another one planned, but...
Oh, I didn't tell you. I planned out another 3 more piercings for us. Oops.
I plan them one at a time.
Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 planned out at the moment, I think. We'll see where money goes.
What is your best friend's greatest achievement? I'm gonna say for you, going to France and Spain.
That was a big deal for me. Yeah. I'd say that's probably accurate.
Yeah, or graduating high school.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same for you, just not as, like, a condescending thing, but that's a huge... And we're fucking young, so we haven't achieved much in life. But I also think you getting as far as you have with university is probably a big achievement for you. I mean, like, it's not like a life achievement, but it's... I think you're probably really proud on how far you've come.
I am, yeah, because I'm not very academic or studious or anything, so the fact that I even went to university is a big thing.
I think we both got a point for that last question, though.
Yeah. What is your best friend really bad at?
I'm so bad at so many things.
I was gonna say you're just really clumsy.
I'm so fucking clumsy. So as we saw demonstrated earlier in this video, you're really bad at lighting. You're miserable at it.
As demonstrated by my last video where it looked a lot darker than I thought it did.
Look at how much light we've got going on in this one, because the window is that way.
In front of us instead of behind us. What is the meanest thing someone has... Oh, I read that backwards. Someone has ever said to your best friend.
Bitch face calling you a whore. I don't remember who it was, but somebody called you a whore when you wore your corset to school. Or a prostitute or something.
Yeah, that was... Yeah.
I don't know if that was the meanest, but that's the meanest thing I remember currently.
Yeah, I don't want to say her name.
I don't remember who it was.
Well, no, I know who it was, but it was...
yeah, I'm saying I don't.
Yeah, but, yeah,
but somebody called you a whore at one point.
Yeah, she's called me a whore and a hooker and calls my boots hooker boots and just generally, like, not liked the way that I dressed. And in high school, the way that I dressed was kind of like I was experimenting. You
totally skipped out on me. That's rude.
Yeah,
I've been told many mean things, though, so I don't expect you to try and find the meanest.
I think the person that, like, commented on your Facebook thing about kids was pretty mean. Where you were saying, like, the kid that was having the tantrum.
Oh, yeah, that thing. That's also one of my ex-best friends, which is hilarious.
I don't really know. Because you kind of brush things off, or you, like, stand up to it right away.
I wasn't in the mood to deal with her at that time. Well, that was pretty harsh. I mean, I've been told a lot worse, but not in that sense.
If your best friend has a scar, how did they get it?
Has a scar? Holy fuck, we're both covered in scars.
You have several. I'm pretty sure you have a scar on your knee from when you, like, ripped it open, basically.
Oh, from when I was in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I fell off my bike. And that was, like, it was scarring for over a year. I've got several scars. Like, I mean, that one's the most prominent out of all my scarring. And that was, once again, from a bike accident. Or this one, which I tripped in gym class in grade 2 and smashed my face into the bench. Or this one from chickenpox, or I've got a scar that goes down here that's from eczema. I've got so many scars. I know you have a scar on your head from the thing.
Yep.
From your surgery. Otherwise...
And then there's also a scar on my chest
Right.
from the IV that was required for that surgery.
I have scars on my mouth. There's so many scars. I have scars in my mouth.
I mean, other than, like, I don't think I have that many
I've got
scars.
probably 10 times more than you.
Your phone just went off.
I was invited to an event
Yeah.
that I probably won't go to.
Is your best friend afraid of the dark?
No? I don't
No.
think so.
I like the dark. Like, I like being outside at night and everything.
I mean, I don't like tripping on things in the dark, but...
That's never fun.
But the dark in general, no, I'm generally pretty chill in the dark.
Yeah.
As you can tell, because the sun is going down and there's no light in my apartment anymore. Excuse me.
What would your best friend do if they won the lottery? I have no idea, so I'm gonna bullshit this one and say you would probably travel and go to some awesome places.
I would first travel. Well, no, I'd first invest so that I could continuously have money. So I'd first invest, and then I would travel, and then I would open up my business. I'm probably gonna say you'd buy more camera equipment and go traveling too.
Yeah.
Probably go to Ukraine and probably back to Scotland.
Yeah. And then I'd see if I could actually, like, permanently live in one of those two places.
Just buy a house.
Yeah, like get a
Shits
house
and
or an
giggles.
apartment. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'd also buy a house during this process of things that I would do.
Yeah, I'd find somewhere really awesome to live, and I'd buy, like, a really cool place that, like, suits me and is very, like, creative and open.
Don't be throwing things, that's rude.
Throw it, it fell.
You threw it. Don't even lie.
Was your best friend named after anyone? If so, who?
I'm pretty sure you were named after your middle name was after your grandmother, right?
Yes.
I think so. I don't know about your first name. I know your middle name.
I was named after both of my grandmothers. My first name comes from my mom's mom, and my middle name comes from my dad's mom.
I was not. My mom made up my name. So
Yeah, I didn't think you were named after anybody.
there are like 3 people in the world with my name, and I happen to be one of them.
When my cousin came to visit me, I mentioned you, and she's like, how do you pronounce your name? And then I said it again, and she's like, oh, because I've seen that on Facebook. I have no idea how to pronounce it. I'm like, okay.
No one can pronounce my name. They don't, like, at work, they don't even say my name. They just say, hey, you.
What was your best friend's favorite show as a child?
Strawberry shortcake.
Yes.
And Hamtaro.
Yes, as evidenced by the tattoo, which I don't know if you can see. I know you loved Sailor Moon.
Yes, that was my favorite growing up. I am a little bit obsessed. Getting that tattoo eventually.
My cousin's wife actually got a little Sailor Moon scepter thingy, and she wants to put it on a necklace.
They actually sell the necklace version of that, and it's like really expensive, and I really want to put money.
Yeah, at least they make Sailor Moon stuff. Like, it is incredibly hard to find Hamtaro stuff.
Go on Etsy. Best place to get anything is Etsy.
I haven't actually checked out Etsy yet. I keep meaning to.
Do it.
Where does your best friend want to live when they get older? I know you want to move to BC, and that's kind of a joint plan of ours. It's kind of become that.
Get the fuck out of Winnipeg.
Or
It's too cold here.
I don't know if you'd want to live anywhere in Europe.
I'd like to visit Europe. I don't know if I'd want to like permanently stay there. I like Canada a lot. I like the whole freedom thing. My ideal location is to be in Victoria, in BC, or on the other coast. One of the 2 coasts. I don't care which one. But probably in Vancouver, because work. I think you'd want to be living in Ukraine. I forgot the name of that country for a second there. I know you say you want to live there.
Yeah. I think I'd want to live there for an extended period of time, but I don't think that's where I'd want to raise a family. Like, I think I want to live there for 6 months to a year and then move to a couple of places and then settle down somewhere. I've always wanted to, before I got the idea to move to BC, I actually wanted to be on the other coast. I wanted to live in Nova Scotia on a houseboat.
That sounds like so much fun. I would puke every day, but that sounds like a lot of fun.
Well, like, I'm not a big fan of water, so it's really ironic for me. Like, I don't swim, I don't like the beach, any of that. So I think it's kind of ironic that I'd want to live in a houseboat.
Well, I would go to the other coast. The other coast is beautiful. I've never been to the other side of Canada other than for transfer flights.
Like, I was in the Toronto airport, and I've never really...
I want to go live in the Bahamas for a little bit. That's another place. I've been there. It's beautiful. It's so nice. I mean, like, the people there are, like, super friendly, and, like, I would, like, come back and I'd be a hippie. Like, I'd have dreadlocks and, like, wearing flower dresses, and, yeah, I'd be a hippie when I came back.
Yeah, I think
and I'd be, like, super tan, because that's what I do, is I tan.
I think I'd live in Ukraine, or Prague, or Scotland, just kind of, like, move around a little bit, and then...
Then you come back to Canada and settle down.
Yeah, in either BC or Nova Scotia. One of the two. Not Winnipeg.
Nope. Nope. We're both getting out of here.
Yep. Yeah, I forgot which question I was on. Has your best friend ever had surgery?
You have had surgery.
Yes, I did.
When you were a baby.
Yes. I don't think you ever have.
Unless you count
like wisdom teeth, yeah.
But that is technically a surgery because they had to, like, literally, like, cut open my face. But
yeah.
Otherwise, no.
Oh, I also had the surgery on the back of my neck.
Right.
I had that, and then I had part of my gums cut off because they were too low on my teeth. Those were the only 3 that I've ever had.
Yeah, other than wisdom teeth, I haven't.
Yeah. I think we both get a point for that one. I don't even know if we're keeping the points anymore.
I've kind of been keeping track. Oh, we also got a point for the last question because we both got that one right.
How many children does your best friend want to have, and what will be their names?
1 or 2.
Yeah.
I don't know names because...
I'm pretty sure you don't want to ever have kids.
Nope, no babies for me. I mean, if I were to have kids, I'd adopt. But that is not in the books.
If I ever made my way to Ukraine, I'd adopt a little girl from there. Otherwise, I think I'd like to have my own biological children. I'd want to have 1 or 2. I have names in my head, actually, for them.
I don't think you've ever told me them, though.
No. So. If I had a boy, I'd name him Caden John. And then if I had a girl, I'd name her Larissa Julia.
Carlos is determined if we have a boy, we're naming Carlos. We're gonna adopt, like, a little Asian baby, and his name is gonna be Carlos.
I had the Asian baby doll when I had to take care of a doll for, like, a life skills class in 9th grade.
I never did them. We weren't allowed to take life skills because I was in French immersion.
That's weird.
I know. They were like, you can either continue your French immersion or drop French immersion and go take life skills. Like, the English kids got the option to take French or life skills, but...
Well, ours was, like, it was a unit that we learned when we took sewing.
Weird. Like,
yeah.
we had, like, an actual life skills class. Like, I took sewing and all of that stuff, but, like, we had an actual life skills class that we did, like, taxes and stuff.
No, I learned taxes and math. Has your best friend ever been outside the country?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, you've traveled to Calgary to
That's
see
not
Carlos.
outside the
That's
country.
not outside the country. But yeah, you've been to France and Spain and all the places.
I've also been to the States a couple of times.
Yeah, you've gone to the States.
You went to Scotland.
Yep.
And you have gone down to the States a couple of times, haven't you?
Yeah, when I was younger, I went to the States a couple times.
But then you generally just go to Saskatchewan to visit family and Flin Flon, right?
Lynn Lake.
Lynn Lake, I don't know. One of the places.
Northern Manitoba, that's all you need to know. Oh, okay, now I get what the word means.
What word?
Is your best friend a spendthrift, or do they like to save their money? I think since you've moved out and since you've actually had jobs, you're more of like a budgeter and like you'll buy...
I budgeted my money so much before.
Oh.
Like, that's how I saved up money for my camera, was because I never spent my money.
Yeah, but like, you save up money for big things, but then you also know how to like save up for like, if you just had a payday and you want to get something, you also know how to budget to make sure that your bills don't like...
Oh no, I'm very good with my money. Very good. You tend to just spend your money whenever you feel like it.
Yep, as soon as I have money, it is gone. What is your best... That says best fried.
Doesn't surprise me.
What is your best friend's favorite animal?
Mine's really obvious. Or my favorite animals are very obvious.
I think dolphins, because you used to have lots of dolphin stuff.
I still do have lots. They're all in that box over there.
Oh.
I just don't have them all displayed. I don't know about you. I have no idea what your favorite animal is.
Hamsters.
Is it hamsters?
Yeah.
I was like, it can't be. That cannot be what it is.
It's that obvious, yeah. I've had a major thing for hamsters because of Hamtaro.
It works, I guess.
What game does your best friend like the most?
If this isn't obvious to you, get out, because...
You love Harvest Moon.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking board games. That was my first thought.
If it's board games, I don't play a lot of board games.
Or like card games, I guess. That was where I went. Like, I didn't even think video games. I guess that shows how old I am.
Video games.
I didn't think video games at first.
Yeah, but I play a lot more video games than you do.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why I go video games. Like, I mean, 3 consoles hooked up to my TV right now, and there's 3 more over here. If we're talking video games, Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts and Rock Band and Guitar Hero. I play that a lot. Except I lost my Rock Band disc. I have the guitar, but not the disc.
It can't be that hard to get the disc. I'm sure you can get it pretty cheaply.
Yeah, but then I'd have to start over with all my progress, I think.
No, it saves if you're playing PS2, it saves onto your memory card.
Right. Duh. I always forget that.
The only thing that saves onto the software itself is cartridges. All discs save onto the system itself.
Right, that's why you need those, like, red and blue memory cards. Card games, I'm kind of, like, really into Crazy 8s. I love playing that with groups of people. I taught my mom how to play, and now she always wants to play. Board games, I miss playing Candyland, and I like playing Monopoly.
I don't play Monopoly often because I don't have enough people that, like, actually play. Card games, I go Uno all the way. That game was so much fun. And if we're talking board games, I don't know if it counts as a dice game. I play Yahtzee a lot with my family.
I kind of learned how to play Yahtzee in school.
Lego Pictionary. That's a lot of fun.
I'm so bad at Pictionary. I think I played it once at, like, a
Lego
camp.
Pictionary, though. You don't just draw that shit. You have to build it.
Didn't we try playing Lego Pictionary once?
It's so much fun. I love that game so much.
I was so crappy at building the stuff, though. Can you describe your best friend in one word? For you, I'm gonna say goofy, because you're just really, like, laughable and all that stuff.
This is gonna sound really weird. I'm gonna say experimental just because I can't figure out the right word that I'm looking for. Just because even if you are very adamant that you don't want to do something, you still will try whatever it is. Like, it doesn't matter if it's like a food or if it's, you know, a life experience, you still willingly try it.
Yeah. I kind of have the mentality where it's like, I'll try most things once. But there's a reason why it's most things and not all things.
Yep.
Does your best friend sing in the shower?
I have no idea if you sing in the shower. We don't shower. Like, not together, at least. We do shower.
Yeah,
that's gross.
We don't shower at each other's places, is I think what you meant.
Yeah.
I've kind of gotten in the bad habit of talking to myself in the shower.
I think a lot in the shower. That's my thinking spot. I don't sing, though. Carlos sings in the shower. It's hilarious.
What is your best friend's favorite kind of sandwich? I think you actually do like peanut butter, whereas I really don't.
I do like peanut butter, but I like peanut butter toast. But if we're talking, like, sandwiches, then it's, like, Subway sandwiches.
Yeah, I really like the sandwiches I get at Subway.
That's what we should do. We should go get Subway, because I'm hungry.
I think this is the last question. Is your best friend allergic to anything?
My fucking cats.
Yep. I actually have a few more than that, though. I don't think you're allergic to anything.
I am allergic to cigarette smoke. But I think that's just a general allergy. Like, I get, like, puffy. Like, I don't start sneezing or anything.
I am violently allergic to your cats. I'm allergic to dust and dust mites. Horses a little bit.
Don't work in a warehouse, then.
Yeah, I'm looking for warehouse work right now, so
that's
maybe
a bad idea, because when I come out of work, my hands are black.
I'm allergic to surgical tape as far as I know.
Oh, right. I know about that one.
I used to be, like, at the time of my surgery, that's when we found that out, but I don't know if I still am because we don't test it. I can't use real Vicks when I have a chest cold. I have to use, like, a knockoff version of Vicks.
Might be, like, the scent stuff that they put in there.
And then I used to be allergic to strawberries. Like, if I ate too many, I would get, like, a rash and stuff. But I don't have that problem anymore.
So we are tied.
Yeah, and we were tied in Matraisa's video as well.
So we're the greatest of friends.
Except I think these questions were more answering about ourselves and less answering for each other.
Well, yeah, so that was that.
That was that. So yeah, check out her video where we did the first half of the questions. Her link will be in the description. The links for Happy Little Stories will be in the description, our Facebook page, and our YouTube channel, so check those out. And the link for my Twitter will be in the description now as well with my other links because I'm on Twitter and I actually use it. Yeah, if you ever feel like saying things. So yeah, I hope you guys have a really great day and I hope we made you smile and all that fun stuff. Don't freeze if it's freezing where you are because that would suck. Bye.